Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He gets big. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. And that's him. He's got tall. Zakaria.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Neymar. That has not gone well.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Bojan. And it's Neymar. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
2 added minutes.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that is high.
Cristiano Ronaldo has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
To pay a visit to our official store, where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Al Kubasi attempts a clearance. Cruyff! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that is a little undercooked. Puyol couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Rodri. Bojan. Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bojan. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Neymar. Goes for the shot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
The attendance for this match was
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
50.
Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
15,
choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now, he's got space here. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe!
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
That's good play from him.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Bojan. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution in progress.
And that's gone loose. Pinches it off him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's been shifted off it. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bellingham gets into a good position.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cross to the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Donatoni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Conte. Has a shot! Superb from Conte! A finish right from the top draw! Dying
Added
minutes,
minutes
and
has
we're
been
all
indicated.
square again! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity.
Struck first time! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's hit the upright. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rodri. And here's Van Basten. De Bruyne. Mbappe. And it's Rodri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Van Basten. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Rodri. Conte. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Van Basten. Cruyff. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Good strike, quite an alarm. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Conte. Xavi Alonso. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was... Oh, what a mistake! And that's a throw-in. Donatoni. Conte. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Van Basten. Donatoni! Barcelona have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go. Has a shot! Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. Out towards the flank. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well played, well played. Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Defending was strong and firm. Zakaria.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, good take in a good area. It shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Vardiol did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Probably be looking to play it square from here. De Bruyne. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Conte. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Kante. Conte! Now, who's going to be first to this? And Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. There's the start of the second half. Akanji. And it's Rodri. That is ended up in no man's land. Donadoni is flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne played out towards the right wing. Some resolute defending there. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Donadoni. And it's Rodri. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Played into space. He's got away. Oh, what? De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's found, tries a shot! Really well taken goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh no, what has happened here? So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. Xavi Alonso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Kante gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 27, Bojan Krikic, el dorsal 10.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's run loose here.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. That looks a good ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Irwin did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Chelsea are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Jimenez, tidy with his distribution. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Zakaria. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Doku. Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played out to the right. Irwin does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Doku tries making a foray down the right. Doku, good driving run. And it's Pedri. Cruyff. Conte. No, that's been intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It's a promising position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Doku gets into a good position. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Tries from a long way out. That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pedri. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would...
And Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's straight offside. That has been slung wide. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That is good strength. Puyol. Pacho, always a very imposing presence at the back. Irwin. Into the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe, he's having a go! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get away here? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Doku. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Doku. Oh, nice touch. It's a good run down the right. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Irwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? McAllister. And this is Cruyff. Dani Olmo. He won't be happy with that one.
4
Now
added
it's
minutes
Cruyff.
have been indicated.
And Cruyff! That carried quite a threat. Rice. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's burst through. Goes for the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe
now,
claiming the
please
Man of the
turn
Match
towards the
award,
screen
and
for a
there is
special
very little room for
presentation
argument.
featuring our guest performers today.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.